Hello, I'm Joyce Mahr, CEO for the Betty Griffin Center. Unfortunately, pandemic safety concerns this year required us to cancel our annual leadership donor event. However, the pandemic can't stop me from reaching out to thank loyal supporters like you. Like the pandemic, domestic violence knows no boundaries. And with survivors, children, and abusers spending more time together at home, the danger has intensified. The request for outreach services has increased dramatically over the past 8 months. With no end to the pandemic in sight, I anticipate that requests for services will continue. This is why the life-saving work we do at Betty Griffin Center is deemed an essential service, even more now so during this pandemic. Our dedicated shelter advocates continue to provide excellent services at no cost to any survivor seeking safety shelter, and they adapted very quickly to the changes necessary to keep our shelter operating safely. They continue to wear their mask and promote social distancing every day, but for now the frequent hugs from survivors expressing warmth and gratitude have had to take a more verbal form. In early March, the center hired professional cleaners to help with sanitation of the shelter. We also reduced the survivor head count in the shelter from 60 to 42. We began accommodating just one family per room with no more than 2 or 3 single women per room. The only challenging part of this new model is that we now have the added expense of paying for hotel rooms when the overflow is more than we feel we can safely accommodate. The counseling and legal outreach services immediately began providing support via video conferencing for existing and new survivors, both for adult and children. To our surprise, survivors really like the video conferencing. It's more convenient since many survivors don't have transportation or childcare. This has been so successful, we plan to continue offering video conferencing when the pandemic is no longer takes center stage in everyone's life. As Betty Griffin Center has adapted, I'm extremely grateful that the community has been overwhelmingly supportive. I can't express how grateful I am for your support and the call to action during the pandemic. Because of you, survivors continue to receive life-saving services. Please expect to receive a small token of my appreciation soon. Thank you.